Good morning, familia. Like always, aquí, living up to expectations. Morning, family. This is me. Good morning, everybody. Today, start with beautiful things. So last time I was complaining about that I wasn't gonna make it to the Christmas party. I want to inform everybody that I did make it and on time. Why not just tell everybody that all the stuff that I went through, it was an awesome thing that I made it. First of all, I got up, I went to the cemetery, I did a little YouTube video there, so if you ever see it, that's the day, the Christmas. It was a nice experience. Got there. Then Maby ended up calling me that she was ready around 10 o'clock. I was amazed and surprised. So then got on the car and I drove towards her house. I made another video, another YouTube on it. I'm gonna compose all the videos together and make it as one of the longest days. So then I got with her. We loaded all the valises and everything. Then we went to go eat the ugliest menudo I ever ate in my entire life. No tenía granos, full of pata and cueros. They had no meat. Had a good taste. That's the only good thing. But I will never buy a menudo right there in my entire life. And second of all, it was like $16, $18, too much. Didn't have none of the specs or quality that we're used to. It was like a menudo, a cocktail, It was nasty. And then it had a birria on top, a little nags of birria. I was like, the hell is this? Well, that was the menudo that they sold me. I ate most of it. Got the caldo. Didn't finish it. Then I got Maby, my suegra, and me. We end up driving right there on Pasadena, right there by Los Angeles National Forest. It was like a little substation where all the camping kids. Vanessa ended up going for 5 days to Big Bear. She walked supposedly. Walked supposedly like 22 miles. I was like amazed, She said that the last day it rained. So I don't know exactly what was the trail and everything, but it was a prayer. It was a prayer to get closer to God. I was telling her when we were young how me and Ricky, we went to a camp. Ricky went like, I said a lot of times, but I only went once. And it was a nice experience. And I've been to Big Bear, Lake Arrowhead, Castaic Lake. I've been everywhere. I've camped out. And growing up, we had the YMCA and we had the Boy Scouts and all that. Obviously, I started everything, but I never ended nothing, like usual. My parents were always busy, and I headed to the swap meet, so really, but all the camping, todo eso, we had it with my dad. First person that taught us. We used to go camping with flashlights and rifles and everything for bunnies and everything. That was a nice experience, super nice. I encourage everybody to do a camping experience. Well, once we picked up Vanessa, like usual, a little rude, a little disrespectful, you know. She doesn't want to open up, or she expects things just to move on. And I had said I was gonna give her more than I gave her. I gave her $500, and I was gonna give her spending money, but she's very disrespectful. So why go through the struggles, and why go through the ways to try to quedar bien con ella? You know, let her find her own. Well, once we picked her up, we drove to TJ. On the way, obviously, she was hungry. We had got her some birria and got her ranchera and all that, but she obviously didn't eat it. We stopped at In-N-Out. I was surprised, amazed. She ate 3 cheeseburgers. I was gonna tell her, instead of having 3 cheeseburgers, you could have a triple double, and you get full. I mean, it's lighter on your diabetics, and you won't get fat, you know. But if I say something, she thinks I'm offending her. She says something, and then I don't wanna argue with her. Well, we proceeded to go to TJ, and we end up arriving in TJ. Well, before we stopped and we pulled out some money, and my GPS girl didn't get it right, you know what I mean? She took me to an ATM that was closed. She didn't check all that, so it is what it is. But then we made it to TJ. When we got to TJ, the police, Mexican police, not American, they try to harass me because me and Danny got the plates, but well, we paid them, but we haven't received them. We did it in a different way. So we made it to the border, and like I said, the Mexican federales, or immigration, right away they said, we're gonna take some money off them. And I didn't have no money on me. I know Maby and my suegra, and then they're not even gonna fucking take out like $5-10 to help me out. So I kind of already knew it. So I just told straight out to the cop, I got no fucking money, and she's my ex, and what can I do, man? I fucking went to DMV and this and that. I tried everything, but I mean, when you get divorced, you're submitted. You got no fucking say so. So that's why I'm here. You want to fucking write me a ticket? Fuck it. You tell me, where are you going? I told him to the airport. But what about them making a text? I just drop them off right here. They don't fucking get a taxi. I don't give a fuck. And he goes, well, do they have money? I said, man, I've been trying to get money from them for the while. If I don't give them, they don't have shit. And they're rude, disrespectful, and very mean. And the cop just looked at me, and my suegra, kind of compassionate, she was gonna take out $5. And she said, let me see if I got $5. By that time, the cop just goes, get the fuck out of here, you know? Just remember us there. I said, man, remember me, man. So we end up getting to the airport, and like always, there's always conflict with Maby and everybody. They don't listen, they don't obey, they do whatever they want. So when we got there, they wanted to start unpacking all the shit right off the airport, and I told them, this is a loading and loading on, do that inside. And she's like, no. She kind of listened to me, but with an attitude. And I sent them off to go do the first load. By the time they came back, they hired a guy that could carry her luggage and all that. And she went in there, and I told her, one more. And she's like, I'll be right back. And like always, fuck me, you know? So they got in there, and then it took it about 15-20 minutes. And obviously the the policeman at the airport, they're trying to like hurry me up. It's not a parking zone, you know. You gotta keep it going. Good thing that it was a holiday. It was Christmas, so there wasn't a lot of people. And the kind, smart person that I am, right away I conducted myself with respect and dignity, that they gave me some leadway. And I started seeing them argue with other cars and get all like, you know, fighting with them. So I said, you know what, if you see a crazy girl yelling, screaming, whatever, that's gonna be my ex, just tell her I'll be right back. And sure enough, I gave a turn, came back, I slow drove all the way over there. When I got there, Maby and Vanessa started running out. And million one excuses, which to me is nothing new. And she started grabbing everything like if I'm the bad guy, you know. But I let her. She got all of Elise and Vanessa her baggage que tenía. She put a lock on it. I had to take the lock off because I'm gonna go to immigration. They're gonna open it. They're gonna rip your bag off if not. And she's like, no. And I told her, I said, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you don't do it, they're gonna rip it. So I'm gonna go through immigration right now. They're gonna open up everything. I don't know how I convinced her. She opened up, and she was very rude and disrespectful. And the reason I waited was for her medicine. She had lost her medicine. And the food, the ranchera and the birria, we drove with it all the way to TJ, but to the airport, they say, oh, you can't take it. Like always, you know, spending money and just being you know. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll take it. And we had a bag that we already had said that had her jacket and 2 jackets, and they were filthy and wet, and they had put them in the bag. And it was gonna stay. Maby got it and threw it out también. I'm taking this too. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you take. So she got off my car, and Vanessa was on my phone, and I guess she my ringer off, and Maby was, I guess, calling me right away that she got off that bag, that fucking sweater and all that. To her, it has a lot of momentum because when she lived in TJ, I bought it for her, or she bought it. Don't make no difference to me. She doesn't want to lose it. It's filthy, dirty, apestosa, and I don't know. I told her, man, you always, one way or another, you always get your way. So I'm not worried about it, because she's thinks she's gonna leave it or throw it or give it away. Hell no. So it must have been funny with the fucking sweater wet y todo. And so they end up getting off my car. I end up picking up the phone right there when I was already in the border. And to my surprise, it was awesome, because there was about, like, I say about 15-20 cars the max, but the whole border is with chain link fence and everything. And I ended up driving in and got harassed a little bit, but they're not sweating people right now. And passed through. I passed at when I left the airport, it was like 7:54, 7:46, something like that. And when I crossed the border, it was 8 o'clock, like on the dot. And I ended up making it 2 hours and 10 minutes from Chula Vista, which is the border, all the way down to the party. And I made it at 10:10. Linda's when we used to enter kindergarten, 10:10. So got there. Toñita already called me, toda la cosa. There was no traffic, nada. Came nothing, non-stop, 80 miles an hour. And it was awesome, like always. Got there, and Toñita was called me like when I got off the freeway. I changed the 5 to gauge while saucing. Then I got into gauge, and Toñito goes, this is fucking boring. Right away I got there and it was dressed like Santa Claus and everything. Right away I spiced up the mood and I began getting everybody involved and communicating and making the best out of our situation, you know. And it was a fun experience. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I told Toñito and everybody, the fun is not, or the party never starts if you don't make it happen. And obviously, we make it happen. Well, I do at least. And everybody was joyful and happy to see me. I was kind of surprised that not a lot of people made it to the party. And everything went wrong, you could say. I had left us some lights and everything, and she didn't put them up, and they had the lights on. It wasn't like a disco ball party, you know. But started seeing karaoke and dancing and making the best out of it. I really enjoyed it. We did have our moment of silence and our happy birthday, and Miguel got there at the last minute. Danny got there at the last minute, and the Ramirez, little Jordan and esta got there to pick up presents, and we danced a little bit, a little jiggle, a little what's up, you know. Made the best out of it. Thought it was popping, and got some tamales, some frijoles, and some food que quedó. And obviously I got home, we bought tamales and everything, so it all went to our houses because our family always overbuys everything and takes home. But beyond everything, it was an awesome experience. I only drank 3 beers, can you believe it? And because I knew I had to drive, and I didn't want to get all fucked up and wasted and leave my car and go through a lot of things. So I said, I didn't come from the beginning, I didn't get drunk, no one was there. So I was like, fuck it, just 3 drinks, 2 Modelo with lemon and fucking Modelo Negro, and that's it. It fucking got me by, and me and the family, we made a little video, the highlights. I was expecting Rockies and everybody to record a little more and put it up, but I guess it's out of place. So just memories, you know, just memories. But I got home. Danny gave me a shirt, a polo shirt, and my neighbor gave me some perfumes, and Crystal, which is Georgie's, she gave me some small chanclas. She bought them 10 to 11, but I'm 11 to 12, you know. Bigfoot, man. Girls, that's what they love, is Bigfoot, man. And she gave me little 10 footers, you know. So I told Danny to give them away, you know. Double wrap and gift them back. Re-gift, you know. Because they're gonna go to waste. Never gonna use them. Not really good with chanclas, you know. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Well, the object of the story is everything's possible as long as you want to do it. You can do it. Think of it, imagine it, and accomplish it. In my family, we don't believe in deterring or not fighting for it or not doing it. You know, we go all the way. Maby has that in her too, in a lot of things, you know. One way or another we make it, one way or another we get by, one way or another. I hope my daughter is paying attention with all that, and she is, just by going camping on her own, by convincing her mother, by allowing her to experiment on her own and growing up, and then walking and not complaining when Maby and everybody thought that she was gonna give up, and not the daughter I raised. She's not a give upper. She's an overachiever, you know. She's not underachiever. And I tried teaching her a lot of stuff. Life is not gonna give you your way, and you gotta make the best out of it, and you gotta do the best outcome. Well, they got to Guadalajara once the party was over, and the morning when I woke up, I called them to check up on them, and they were in a diner, and they had to wait like 4 or 5 hours or more. So they bought some food, and they told the lady they could stay there, so they won't be out there in the cold. And they sat on tables and benches, you know, in a restaurant. They allowed them to, and it was I say it was painful. When the taxi guy, he didn't bring the thing on the top to put all the stuff. That I'm amazed. A little Nissan car. I have struggled throwing it in my car, and I guess like I said, determination, and one way or another you get everything by. So he didn't put the rack on it, so he stuffed mochilas and the valises, and I can't imagine how they did it, you know. With me, I pack it, and they still want to carry all kinds of shit, cobijas, almohadas, teddy bears, and they want to fucking carry even trash. Fuck, you know. It's like, so let me tie it up. No. So I guess it is what it is. But they made it to Tonaya, and Maby's not in the best health. But I called my primo, Padrecito, and told him that they're on the way, and to get her a panela and to get them the boletos for the toros and all that, which they end up doing. Then they're going, and it is what it is. They made it. Hopefully this time they're not gonna rent a car, and they're not gonna have all the privileges that they had 2-3 times that they gone the last times, you know. And everything's more expensive, and everything's more smaller, you know. Hope they have a good time, but in a way a bad time, ya para que no estén yendo tanto, you know. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or anything. Just hope they enjoy it. Hope they have an awesome time, and they get by, and they don't come back complaining and bitching, you know, and being grateful to go. And I trip out on my daughter. Over here she don't like trouble, and over there she's in the toros and all this and all that. Like, she don't like riding horses no more. She don't like violence. She don't like drinking. She don't like none of that. Being around, you know. And that's what you go for in Mexico. Hypocrites, you know. And it is what it is. At least she's gained her experience being out there and knowing the culture and all that. My daughter reniega mucho. When she's around Maby, she acts like a little bitch, you know. A little princess, you know. And that's not the girl I raised, you know, pero it is what it is. And no le puedo regañar, I can't tell her nada. If I tell her something, she gets offended, and she tries to use Maby's words on me, and I'm like, go cry somebody else, go to someone else's shoulder and cry on. But beyond everything, made it to the Christmas party, everybody. And Berta had gotten real sick on Monday. Just last Monday, not this Monday. And they operated her on Tuesday or Wednesday. And I guess she's doing good. And then obviously Sunday we sang happy birthday to Victor, Berta, and Rosa. And next day it was Berta, the 25th she's born on, and it was her birthday. I didn't get to talk to her. I didn't go to the hospital or nothing. I don't know why. I just, seeing her broken down, I don't like to see her like that, you know. And we're also having a New Year's party with my tia Eva's at Rocky's house, and hope everything turns out better. I'm gonna try to get a ride over there, cause I want to party. I wanna enjoy it. I wanna drink, you know. Maybe I get an Uber back, or Danny brings me back, but I gotta find a way over there. I gotta start thinking about drunk driving, because last year was a bad year. I ended up crashing 3 times in total. Unbelievable. Well, it was in my year. I fixed the car, crashed it, fixed it, crashed it, fixed it, crashed it, fixed it. Lost the oil, the pan came down, y todo, transmission. I fixed it. So I don't have nothing that I can't complain about. Everything came out of the car good as new. Sounds and everything is good. No complaints, no nada, you know. Thank God that everything is possible with me. Where there's a will, there's a way. And that's pretty much it, you know. Just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And it turned out good. Birthday's good. And my daughter came from a camping experience happy, and they're off to their vacation, and hope they come with joy. And nothing I could do after that. Just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and tell everybody that talked to my dad yesterday. I want to start doing the biography of my grandpa, mi abuelito Felix. I told Maby within the Toros that his last days of being alive of my grandpa was in las fiestas de Grullo, you know. And he ended up passing away about 30 days, 54 days after. He was already in a coma and unconscious, and they se salieron los toros and everything. So that's the biography I want to do, and get that biography and catch up on some stories with my dad, you know. My stories I'm practically done with. Just routine stuff that I go through, and I talk. And if you notice, everybody, I like to talk. I always had that problem. I talk, and I don't let other people talk. Thank God with GoPro, I can talk all I want, and no one shuts me up, and I get to hear myself after. I do about 20-30 minutes of walk and talk, then I get back, then I rewind it, and then I hear the 20-30 minutes. So it's an awesome experience, and grateful, and like always, thankful that God blesses me, and God keeps me in His prayer all the time, and provides for me, and allows me to be me. And aquí como siempre with Princess, walking and getting ready to go to work. And that's about it, everybody. Happy Merry Christmas, everybody, and hope whoever's carrying all these stories likes them and wants to continue being part of them. Like I said, they're not meant for anybody special. Well, they are. They're for me and for Vanessa. And hopefully one of these days my grandkids get to hear all these videos. And it's like a diary, you know? Well, everybody, I've reached my my walking distance. Getting home already. This is my walk view. This is where I walk. Try to do it every morning. Try to keep myself in shape. Across the street I parked my car, and on the apartment I parked my van. Well, Merry Christmas everybody. Have an awesome day.